And morning everyone. Well, afternoon actually. Yeah, today's been a bit all over the place. Just gave the dogs a bit of a groom, cut them down a bit. I went to Bunnings and picked up another toy. I'll open it up here. So yeah, this morning the father-in-law rang us up and said, "Oh, you got a flat tyre." They'd just come back from a holiday up north, driving about, I don't know, 6-7 hour drive, and said he got a flat tyre, like a puncture in his tyre, just a tiny little nail. Can you come round he'd been to a few tyre shops and they said that they wouldn't fix it because it's too close to the sidewall. It wasn't, it was about three centimetres away. So he came round and I just put a plug in it for him. One of these ones, so I haven't used these too often, but pretty cool. They're like a little mushroom. Goes in this tool, squeezes it in, and then you pull it out, so it seals it from the back of the tyre. Hadn't used them in, probably had the kit for over a year. I'd only used it once in my scooter tyre, because my scooter tyres are tubeless. Yeah, and then yeah, so that was this morning, and then my mate come round. He's got a, I think it's a 2021 Mustang, and he come round. We went to Bunnings, so I got that drill press. That's what this video is going to be about. And we get back. We took my car and I parked on the way back. I parked next to him, and he had a tech screw sticking out of his tyre. So I was like, oh well, I've still got all the stuff out. Bring it around the back and we'll do this one as well. So I've done 2 tyres in one day. So yeah, that was hasn't happened before. He's got he works away up north, so he flies out like at the beginning of the week and then flies back in at the end of the week. So that Mustang's actually got tyre pressure monitoring on it, so when you're in the car you can see exactly what's going on, but it's also got it on an app on his phone or something. I didn't see it on his phone, but while he's away up north, like 1,000 k's away from home, he can keep an eye on the tyre pressures, as long as the car is within Wi-Fi range of your house. It needs an internet connection, obviously. So yeah, it's pretty handy. So he's going to let me know during the week. Hopefully it's holding. Yeah, so this looks pretty cool. So the main reason, I said it in another video, main reason I bought this drill press, because I'm making this bike rack out of this steel here and a bit of other things. I've got the hitch here, so I'm going to have to drill some pretty, not precise, but you know, it'd be nice if they were lined up and the bike rack wasn't sitting on the piss too much, because if I use a normal drill, that's what's going to happen. Oh, this is oily. Nice. Yeah, so yeah, it's been a killer day, and I'm at home with a sore back. I'm meant to be resting, and I'm fixing tyres and going to Bunnings and buying drill presses and stuff, but that's all right. That's it. Probably I don't read the instructions too often on things, but probably going to need to on this one. I'll do as much as I can with no instructions. That's kind of what I normally do, and then read them when I get stuck. Like a jigsaw puzzle, I'll just look at the picture. Like that. If that'll stay up. Don't think it will. This table's worked out really well. I've been using that almost every day. I haven't even collapsed it. It's all just been up there, been using it heaps. I've been grooming the dogs on it. Done 2 tyres on it today. As long as you don't put heavy stuff on that side, it's okay. Put the tyres above that, all good. Put all your tools that you're working with on that side. Alright, so I'd assume that these 3 bolts here are for that. Yep. So that's your base. That's the motor. Whoops, that's the lid that comes off. If you pull it up, did I break it already? Nah. That's from something else. I hope so. Yeah, that's from something else. That's not off that. Oh, this does, I thought it was a 3mm. It does down to 0.1. Oh, sorry, 1.5mm. That's pretty cool. I didn't think it went that low. What was that? Oh, that thing. I'll put some of, do this. It's a bit of medium strength. Yeah, no, that's the way they got it. Wonder why. Don't know what that's for. This tightening thing here, don't know why that needs to be tightened. Oh, that would tighten the shaft in that. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. That's okay. Probably going to need a open ender for that, I think. Yeah. Or a wobbly. Probably won't use that thing. I'm thinking of buying actually another one, because this thing is way too, I mean, I know it's only a Ozito, what is it, 180 Newton meters. It's a little bit excessive for some of the stuff I do, not for everything. That's too big. It would be handy to have another one that's not so powerful, so I'm going to keep an eye out, see what pops up at Bunnings. Oh, I'm pretty sure Ozito don't make one. They do, that's the brushless one. They do a brushed one, but I don't think they do like a less powerful brushless one. So I've got to keep an eye out, I think. I don't exactly know. I mean, you could use a drill, but the drill's not as good as using that rattle gun thing. Alright, that is tight. So also they had one of these set up at Bunnings actually. It was quite a compact, nice little size. Good enough for what I'm going to use it for. I'll leave that out just in case I need it again. And this thing goes on like that. Just get it out of the way for now. Right. Then this bit goes on. Oh yeah, what's that for? Ah, it's not keyless. Oh well. What do you expect? It's about 130 bucks this thing. It's not too bad. I mean, that's how much a drill is going to cost you. And it's not a drill. That's a beefy motor. That's pretty cool. That. I wonder if there is. Oh yeah, I was going to say there should be a spot to keep that, but I don't think that's what that's for. I think that's for this thing. This must be for this. Yep. I don't know what that's for. Find out later. Is that it, is it? No. Yeah, okay. I don't know how that goes in. Must be just tight when it's tight. Maybe loosen it. That's as tight as it's. That's as much as she's going up. Anyway, cross that bridge later. Must be your handles. Oh, they just spin. That's not good. Oh, I suppose they should do. That's a tiny oh, cool. Yeah, righto. Where's the reader? Yeah. So what, you set that to 0, I suppose. I've never had a drill press. Little bit excited. So it's got maximum 50 mil. Oh. Ah, righto. Okay. So if you want to dip 10 mil, you must set it to there. Yeah, cool. All right. That's cool. So I was watching a fella on YouTube. Don't know, can't remember his name, and he's got like a big proper drill press, and he's upgraded it, and he's got he's right into his electronics and 3D printing and things. Oh my god! And he's upgraded this drill press to pretty cool, beyond my kind of skill set, what I could do. But he's got a big box hanging off it with switches, so he's got a solenoid and a motor, so that this thing goes up and down, and it's airlocked. So this is, yeah, this, I think this bit was air with an air piston to lock it, and then you press down and it unlocks and goes up or down, and then when you take your finger off, it stops the motor and locks it back on. And he had some air, so you press another thing for air, so it just keeps your workpiece nice and clean, what you're doing. And then he had the same thing that the air comes out of. He had another one next to it, and it spits out air and oil. So if you're drilling metal and you need, instead of stopping to spray oil, or taking up a finger, you just flick a switch and a little bit of oil comes out. He had heaps of other things on there too. He had a digital readout for the how far this thing goes down, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Knows his stuff. I've watched a few of his other videos after watching that one, and yeah, pretty knowledgeable guy. Oh, don't tell me this is not. There you go. That's I thought that was broken, but yeah, I suppose that's a good thing that they turn. That's good enough. I don't want to over tighten them. It's only cheap Chinese metal thread things. Ah, cool. Yeah, I like that. Make sure she's on 0. Oh, so how do you... Ah, righto. That's what this one's for. Oh, what size is that? I know they come with them for free, but I hate using the things that they come with. It's probably that one. You're probably just getting a view of the Ozito motor there, but I am doing something. You just can't see it. Oh, there you go. Oh, okay. So this is going to be tricky. All right. Put it on this side. That won't move. Throw that out. Throw that out. Wonder where this bit goes. Oh yeah. Get this out of the way. Oh, what's to go there? Does that need to come off? No, I'm not opening them. Haven't done it yet. Not going to start now. It's just a stopper. So might even put a bit of love juice on that. That's it. That's cool. And then if you tighten it, what does that achieve? Nothing. Oh, it's okay. So it's only for height. Yep, gotcha. I'll probably that's going to be in the bin in probably like 5 minutes. Yeah, cool. What's that for? I don't know what that does. And one thing left over. Where does that go? Oh. No, that's not it. Oh, that is for that. Okay. You don't want to lose that. I'm probably going to put that on a bit of a tether. I'll find some steel and wrap it around something. Belt tension handle. Oh, don't tell me it doesn't open. Okay, yeah. So if you want to open the lid, you're going to drop that. Okay, so that must be a switch of some sort, or maybe just to stop it rattling. And belt tension handle. Oh. I'm going to have to look at the instructions. Bugger. I think that's it there. It's at the back of the motor. Oh, here we go. Must be this thing. There we go. Yeah, okay. There's a bit of setup to do, so I'll probably have to read the instructions for that. Only because I've never had one before, so I don't know what's right and wrong. I'll show you the specs in a minute. Okay, so what does that do? That must, yeah, it's moving this. I don't know. I'm gonna have to read some things because that's not moving. That's okay. I can go back. I have no clue what speeds you should be doing. Things. It's going to be trial and error. I probably don't want it spinning as fast as a normal drill for doing metal and things, and probably as fast as a normal drill for doing woodwork. I have no clue. Yep. Yeah, this thing is not on. I've just pushed that on. Like that'll come off if I but I reckon once you tighten it all down, then it's gripped. So I'll leave that. There's a fair bit to I've also got a thing like with a clamp. It's up there on that other one, so that's cool. May even bolt it to it, I don't know. Maybe not actually. It's probably handy having that just for doing flat stuff, and then if you're doing a bit of metal, then bring the clamp down. Probably better to do that. Yeah, now I'll turn the video. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, okay, so there's a fair bit to read here. I'll turn the video off, have a bit of a read, and I'll get back to you in a bit. Alright, so that's pretty straightforward actually. So I'm not pretending to know everything about drill presses, but I'm just going to leave it. That looks like it's in its middle speed, so I'm going to leave it at what's going on? Oh, okay, yeah. So you got to have this closed, otherwise she won't work. That seems fast enough to me. Good medium thing, so I'm just going to leave it at that until I need to change it. This bit is to the motor locking screw, so there's not one on this side. So I think if you loosen that, yeah, so that changes. You can see that moving in and out, and that's changing your tension on your belt. So you get your belt tension pretty good, and then lock it off. That's why it wasn't moving before, because that was tight. So that won't move now because this is tight, and that's your motor all sweet, and your belt pretty tight there. So that's all you really need to adjust up there, and you don't have to do that every time. You got a nice little spot for your chuck. This thing's pretty cool. I think it needs a bit of something, a bit of lubrication. It's a little bit tight, but it's pretty good. So you probably want to keep it all the time. I don't know, it depends how long your drill bit is, I suppose. But that'll catch the mess, I suppose. And then if you want to, you can lock it. Otherwise there's no need, you just leave it and turn it. Don't know how long that's going to last, but I mean, I don't know what this bit's for. Oh, righto, yeah, cool, there was 2 bits in there. Yeah, that's really cool. So really, you'd kind of almost always leave it there, and then you know, you can just adjust it there. Yeah, I like that. I suppose you want to get this out of the way when you're changing bits and stuff. So you gotta, probably can see it under there, big 10mm hex bolt Allen key thing, and that's angle of your plate here. And then I was reading the instructions, I just got a piece of wood over here, loosen the chuck off, and then just squash it down, and that pushes the chuck up on that bit. That's what it says to do. So that's all set in there now, and she's done. Oh yeah, no, it's not very heavy. Yeah, it's pretty good. So easy enough to move. I'm going to keep it over there, I think. That'll be good. Yeah, I'm not going to drill anything with it. Everyone knows what that does. And so if you want to, I don't know. Yeah, so if you want to set and only drill 30mm, you set that like that, 30mm, and that's your 30mm, and it stops there. Yeah, cool. Don't know how often I'd use that, but most of the holes I drill I want to go straight through. But yeah, I suppose if you're drilling, yeah, see, I don't drill really thick stuff, so everything I need is just drilled through, but my most important thing is I want to be straight up and down, especially drilling all the holes for that, because you're putting bolts through and you want everything to be all aligned. So that's going to be cool, even for this thing, to be able to drill through this. And it's going to have to go a fair way down, put a big step drill bit on it, but yeah, just to make that hole bigger, probably have to, you can see there it's not going to sit right, so I'll just have to, yeah, because I think I'm going to have to drill through here like that, and boom. So yeah, pretty impressed until I start using it. Don't know, but it's quiet too. There's no dramas. It's it's probably as noisy as the clippers I use for the dogs there. So yeah, no, pretty happy with that. And I mean, that motor, that's not a drill motor, that's like big motor. It's 450 watts. Where's the specs? Probably not on here. No, they're on the side here. So that's the specs there. So it's already a year old. It's been sitting at Bunnings for a year. Yeah, but that's pretty cool. How it goes to 1.5 up to 13. That's handy, because a lot of that's what this is for small stuff. It's not for, you know, big chunks of steel drilling 13mm bits. But I'm happy that it can do it. But yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, so that's that unboxing. So next video is I still don't know if I should start making that bike rack without having the bike here. I'm in two minds. I really want the bike here, so I think I'm going to wait, as impatient as I normally am. I just know that if I start making it and cutting and welding stuff, and then I get the bike and I go, that doesn't fit. As much as I'd like to start it in the next few days, I think I'm going to wait. They're sending me a brand new bike. They're going to send the bike shop sending my old one back, and the people over east are sending me a brand new bike. So I waited. It was about a week, 7, 8, 9 days I think it was. I ordered it on a Sunday, got it on a Tuesday or Wednesday. So about 9 days. So I reckon it's already in the mail. I'm going to call them tomorrow to see if it's in the mail, the new one. Yeah, so if they send it today, then I'll get it by Wednesday next week. So I think I'm just going to wait. I think it's the safest thing to do, to have the bike here. Because then what I really want to do is compare it. I can actually check it, because the hub to hub on the e-bike is 1.1 something meters. So hub to hub on this one, and they're both a 27-inch tyre. So this is a bit shorter. Hub to hub. This is like almost bang on 1.1. So I think it's about 50mm shorter than the e-bike. So I want the rack to fit both bikes, because if this fits on comfortably and the e-bike fits on comfortably, then I'm going to sell that other one that I've got. There's no point having two bike racks hanging around, and I'd rather this one, because the weight of the bike is on its tyres, and then it's just strapped in. This bike's only like 12 kilos. It's not very heavy, and so hanging from here is not a big issue, but scratching it is. I've got some protection tape, and it's already munched up the protection tape on it. So yeah, not long and it'll go through and start stuffing up the paint. Whereas this rack I'm making, the only thing that touches paint is the gooseneck. And where's that stuff gone? Here. This is like that's going to go over the metal, and you know, nice foam. So and I wrap that with Gorilla Tape, so that's going to protect it. And it's not like it's gripping it and all the weight's hanging. All it is just to stop it from falling this way or that way, and it's just knocking around on it. So it's not going to affect it at all. So if it fits both, that'll be great, and then I could sell that other bike rack. But yeah, that's a win. That's cool. For 130 bucks, that's all I wanted to spend. I'm 100% sure there's better ones out there, but for the 4 or 5 times a year or 10 times a year that I use it, it's perfect. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to go and have something to drink, because I'm done. My back's killing me, so I'm going to go and sit down and edit these videos and have a bit of time off. Cheers for watching. We'll catch you next time.